A very warm welcome to our chief guest for the event, Kriti Tiwari, the members of the management committee, the members of the management committee of the Shri Hirji Bhojraj and Sons CVO Jain Chhatralay, the leadership team, teachers, parents, and the students of Shishuan. The great Mahatma has said, even a single lamp dispels the deepest darkness. Let us commence this event by lighting the lamp to symbolize the brightness of our lives and the joy that this day brings to us. I would like to request Dhairya and Arya to escort the chief guest and the other dignitaries to light the lamp.
Prayer is the key of the morning and bolt of the evening. To begin any occasion with a prayer is the ideal beginning. I kindly request the music team to lead us in the prayer. We request all of you to join us in singing the Navkar Mantra. Followed by the Navkar Mantra, we will be singing the hymn. It takes courage to answer a call, which aptly suits the theme of our play. Thank you for leading us in the prayer.
It takes courage to answer a call. It takes courage to give your all. It takes courage to risk your name. It takes courage to be true. It takes courage to answer a call. It takes courage to give your all. It takes courage to risk your name. It takes courage to be true. It takes courage to dare what no other will share. To be standing alone, one who no one will know. To be ready to stand for another man's sake. It takes courage to be true. It takes courage to answer a call. It takes courage to give your all. It takes courage to raise your name. It takes courage
has rightly said, adding fun to learning is the best educational experience possible, such as the way we learn at Shishuan. We have a whole lot of memories and experiences while learning on the way. The goal isn't just to get there, it is to have fun and make memories. Yes, we truly have enjoyed the whole process of the annual day. It has been an exciting fortnight of events which will be cherished by each one of us. Let us take a quick glance of this wonderful journey. Hashtag Sammy.
Feel the magic in the air. I love les mains en l'air. Allez, allez, allez. Feel the magic in the air. I love les mains en l'air. Allez, allez, allez.
Feel the magic in the air. Magic System, Red One, Shaoki. Comme d'habitude on est calé, comme toujours ça va aller. On te met l'ambiance à gogo, tous ensemble on fait le show.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis, viens faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh. C'est pas seulement pour les bobos, nous on vient dans nos mambo. Mon ami, si tu as le niveau, rejoins-nous pour t'enjailler.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis et viens faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh. Magic System.
Toujours nous.
Ah, ça change pas.
Ah ouais.
Ah, Shaoki avec Red One. Est-ce que ça marche? Ça va pas. On vient du ghetto pour aller plus haut. Avec les magiciens, ça fait des go-go. On vient du ghetto pour aller plus haut. Avec les magiciens. Oh, oh, oh.
Pasha and Saina will now introduce the play.
Sammy, the word that broke an empire, is the incredible story of Mahatma Gandhi, told by an ensemble of actors in a modern and exciting manner. Led by a lively debate between Mohandas, the man, and the irrepressible Mahatma in him, the play highlights Gandhi's relationships and how he came everyone he met.
It traces the transformation of the young Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi from a naive tongue-tied lawyer into a shrewd politician and and finally a Mahatma, and recounts his story from his earliest days in South Africa to his final assassination.
Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was an extraordinary man about whom Einstein once said, "Generations to come will scarcely believe that such a one once walked upon the earth." The play aims to bring alive a man whose influence changed politics forever. The play is important not just as a powerful piece of theatre, but is especially relevant because of the times we live in, where the Mahatma spirit of non-materialism and non-violence is truly needed in an age of terrorism and consumerism.
The title of the play is easily explained and becomes clear in the early part of the action. The word Sammy, along with the word coolie, was used as a derogatory term by the whites in South Africa to insult Indians and other colored people. When he first hears an angry mob in Durban shouting the word as an insult to describe him, the young Mohan smiles and ventures the hope that he may someday be able to live up to it.
The play is originally 2 hours long with an interval, but we will not be taking any interval. We therefore request you to cooperate by switching off your mobile phones and enjoy the show as we take you through the journey of Mohan from man to Mahatma. Thank you.
I'm a shadow. I'm an everything. A part of the ensemble that depicts other characters. That's how it is like, isn't it?
One right monumental figure loomed out the event as though he gave ready-made in history. But all the little fellows and fleas who may have sharped him are remembered only incidentally.
As if they took like just for and by their brief interaction.
I'm not complaining. Who am I to say Lego to his Othello?
I mean, the lead roles and lead roles, not others than big meaty parts. Some have to do after. But that makes us versatile, adaptive, the best you are being an actor that you cross all barriers, boundaries, you break through color, creed, kitchen, the whole jean pant shoe.
Your chance to get inside other people. Feel their skin front of it.
You understand the conflicts and suffering of each person. Even the aches in their bones.
I kid you not.
For instance, Dada Abdullah's cold feet and threat is beginning to clutch at his right knee.
Right here. And I can tell you, it's bloody painful.
Of course, the biggest thing in Dada Abdullah's life in South Africa was brought about unexpectedly by juvenile behavior of that young fellow Mohan.
You see, I employed him to iron out some trouble I was facing with a cousin brother of mine. Wait, you must understand. Mohan!
What's there to understand, Dada Abdullah? That magistrate was picking on me. Didn't you see the way he kept staring at me? And then he asked me to remove my headdress. What's wrong with wearing a turban and coat? No one objects in India.
This is not India, Mohan. Mohan bhai, Durban, Natal, South Africa. It's different here. Why can't you understand that?
He didn't object to your fez?
That magistrate's a fool. He took me for an Arab trader and thought you were a mere laborer.
He took you for an Arab trader? But you're an Indian trader.
Exactly. And it would matter less if I was Arab or Indian. In fact, that this indicates that I'm a trader. And a trader has little more money and little more respect than a mere laborer. So he chose to pick on you.
How did he conclude I was a laborer? And why should he bully me for that?
You see, you don't know the first thing about these people. They live by generalities, swear by race. Race signifies everything to them. A man who wears a fez is an Arab or a Turk, a trader. A brown man who doesn't wear a fez is a beast of burden, a coolie. You see, this is my passport to slightly better treatment in here. My disguise if you wish. As a Muslim, I'm entitled to wear it, but you may use your own ways to survive. Now take the Parsis. They call themselves Persians.
Which makes them?
Clerks.
Well, I don't want to provoke unnecessary insults. I just wear a hat instead.
In the name of Allah, no. That would make you an Indian Christian waiter.
There's no harm in being mistaken for.
A Christian? Good heavens, man, look around you. All these Christians behaving so abnormally. As for Indian Christians here, they don't associate with us. I tell you, Jesus would have heart in South Africa with his color skin and desert roads. We don't care to have to do anything with these Indian Christians. They are monkeys, flunkies, waiters. What's so funny? Why are you laughing?
The way prejudice begets prejudice. We must reclaim the Indian Christians as our own. They're educated. We must stand together in the struggle.
What struggle?
But the struggle against prejudice naturally.
Mohan bhai, South Africa is bigger than you. And bigger than that is the British Empire, to which we are all slaves. When we are unequal in our own country, how can we expect equal treatment in another colony?
You have a point. Nevertheless, I believe there's a great deal of good in the British and we can learn by their example.
You see, you may try to emulate them, but then they only give you the respect. That's really a dancing chimpanzee in a zoo.
I'm afraid you've got a whole menagerie on me, Dada Abdullah. Something of a white elephant too.
What do you mean?
The fact is, I've just set up practice as a barrister. I have no experience in the court. I get tongue-tied before an audience. I handled one case in India before coming here for yours. In that case, I stood up, but words wouldn't come out. I had to return the fees to the client.
Good heavens, I'm suing my cousin brother for 40,000 pounds. May Allah look kindly on my misfortune.
Interesting. But perhaps not quite how it was. Perhaps it's much worse than we show.
Would you have played it differently?
Of course, more diffidently. But then, you are you and I am I. Though we both are the same person.
On stage.
Indeed, and otherwise, as Rohit and Thapa, we are together in this great divine drama of life.
You're sounding like Gandhi.
I'm told that the actor who played Lincoln in Drinkwater's play so forgot himself in the role that he assumed it in life.
This is not life. We are on stage. This is a reflection of it. This is the true essence of it. Because we make no pretense. We admit we are acting. You're sounding quite Vedic about it.
Let's get on with it. There are lots of us waiting to play many roles, in and on cue, on stage, and in life. The wings are full of waiting souls.
You mean life is a charade?
No. An attempt to visualize it, right or wrong. But sometimes Gandhi. Gandhi was always trying to select himself.
What was he?
That's the point. He spent his whole life trying to find out.
Are you trying to play my ideas?
Believe it or not, I beg your pardon.
I said, you're not naked. When Churchill contemptuously called Gandhi a half-naked fakir, Gandhi wrote him a letter saying it was his attempt to be fully naked in both body and mind. Please.
You see, it is you who are inhibited, bound in the straight jacket of your times. Victorian, the charade is in the life around you. The struggle to break through is yours.
Life is a tragedy.
A comedy of actors.
I can't quite see that.
Not yet. Not entirely. Because you concern yourself with God.
God is truth.
Truth is God.
Anyway, you're not my ideal.
Not at the moment. Perhaps. But later.
I know what my ideal is. It is...
With your permission.
Not you. I want the Victorian gentleman, but what's his name? Yeah. Enoch Asogil, the white South African.
Right.
Good evening. Good evening.
Please take a seat in the band compartment. First class is for whites only.
But sir, I have a first class ticket.
It's the band compartment for you, my man.
But I have a first class ticket.
No buts, outside.
Sir, please let me stay here. I have a first class ticket.
No, you can't stay here.
Sir, please let me stay here. I have a first class ticket. You can't put me in the band compartment for this.
No, this is not for you.
Sir, please let me stay here. Sir, please let me stay here. Sir.
These police.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम.
Oh, the Quran. Aren't this last one Ruskin? Really, these coolies are getting beyond themselves. Good Lord, he was reading the Bible. Poor heathen.
Jugjiyo. And to think I ended up being called the Great Soul, Mahatma, the Mahatma. That is what I was really looking for. Salvation. But life diverted me in search for human dignity.
Diverted you? Is that what you call this small treatment? This humiliation and struggle for social justice? A diversion? A digression from your true aim?
I was searching for God and stumbled upon man.
Ha ha ha. Are you making fun of my problems and a joke of me?
Not at all, but I want you to see your problems in perspective. The life worth living is that of Mahavir or the Buddha. I'd rather devote my energies for the searching for meaning of existence.
Look, let's talk to each other honestly and openly as actors. Don't get boiled up in the character you are at this moment. Do you think that Jesus, about whom I was reading a moment ago in the Bible, got bogged down in the socio-political problems arising out of the fact that Jews were being ruled by Romans?
Undoubtedly.
So you think that that was his way to salvation, do you?
No. You don't need to be crucified to be saved, nor do you need to be shot to be right.
Would you rather that this character had devoted his life to mere contemplation, but he was a man of action?
For force when necessary.
And it is certainly necessary now.
Salam alaikum. Welcome back, Mohan bhai.
Walaikum assalam, Dada.
And how was it? How was it in the Transvaal?
Terrible.
Did we lose the case?
Is that what you're worrying about?
What else should I be worrying about? 40,000 pounds is not a small sum.
The case has been settled out of court.
Ah, that's a stroke of genius. You're not so naive after all. Mohan bhai, you cannot leave us now. If you think things are terrible in the Transvaal, then read this. On the 3rd page, they always cut these items away.
They are depriving Indians of the right to vote.
That's just the headline. Do you see the justifications they give? The ascetic comes of a race impregnated with an effete civilization. He thinks differently and reasons in a plane unknown to European logic.
Enough. I see what you mean.
I used to clip out these items and sell them to the friends in India as a joke. But now I only send the market rates. How can they imagine the way we are treated here?
This is a crown colony. Her Majesty Queen Victoria looks equally on all her subjects. The British law guarantees equal treatment.
You are gullible. The most unjust thing here is the law. It twists like a snake and delivers a sting of white supremacy.
Then we must see that the law is not perverted. I believe in the law.
What law?
The inner law.
What inner law?
There is a law higher than the laws dispensed in the courts. And when the law of the land is in conflict with that, it becomes our duty to obey the dictates of the conscience.
Mohan, show us what to do. Bring your wife and children from India. My company has just bought another ship. You can bring them back free on the maiden voyage.
I shall return with my family for a while.
Allah be praised.
But Dada, don't be idle while I am away.
No.
Organize the Indians.
But there are thousands of them.
As of now, we have set up the National Indian Congress. Sign on every man and woman you can.
Women too. Of course. But surely you don't want me to go to the laborers. They are no better than slaves and have lost all spirit.
People always have spirit. It may simply hide, waiting for just a cause and the right moment. We shall start the petition right away. And don't overlook the Christians.
They are under the thumbs of white clergymen who in turn take their orders from the government.
Sign them all. Christians, Hindus, Muslims, Jews, Parsis, agnostics, atheists, blacks, browns, the whole lot. Any white person who may wish to join.
White person? But then they'll attend our meetings.
We have nothing to hide. Our meetings will be public and open to all. Those who sympathize may join. We are reformers, not rebels. And at the end of every meeting, we shall stand and sing, God save the Queen.
You are not serious. You are really naive. May Allah preserve you from the government and the lies it prints.
You know, one thing I like about the white people is that most of them are very civic-minded. They keep their streets well swept.
Oh, yeah. Yes, of course. Now where's that rubbish bin?
Afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, Mrs. Alexander.
Gandhi's coming down the road. They're going to kill him.
Yes, ma'am.
I must phone my husband.
She's calling the police. That's the superintendent's wife. They'll be too late. Here he comes. Knock off his turbine. Trample him down. Stupid coolie. Get him. Kill him. Damn coolie.
Sammy.
Stay away.
Prejudice is a many-limbed blindfolded tyrant who mocks and underestimates others and cannot see their jokes on him. These are all the slaves of the prejudice. These are the many limbs of a false god.
But why are they violent with me?
They are afraid of you.
Of me? But I wish them no harm.
You would destroy the vicious god enshrined in their mind.
The vicious cannot be God.
You see how you think?
God is good.
May you draw sense from that notion.
Is it a notion?
You are evolving. The universes are evolving. Perhaps God is evolving too. If the good succeeds, God is good. If the evil succeeds, God is evil. So my concern is not God, as God may turn out to be, but a truth, life, as it is now.
The battle you described is too much for me. I am no fighter and we have no guns to match them.
Do you need guns to fight a blindfolded tyrant? The tyrant is himself a victim of his own fear.
We have no arms, no ammunition, no power, no authority, no skill. Only the will to fight.
The spirit is enough.
Oh, these figures of speech?
The spirit is everything.
In philosophy.
Do you separate that from life? Then God and life are two things to you. Then spirit and action exist in two separate spheres.
You dictate like a Buddha embalmed in centuries. But how can an ordinary person like me to tackle such a vast?
These are human beings too. Remember that. Reach out to them. Take away the blindfold. They will see. They will be ashamed.
But how?
They called you. Ha ha ha. Sammy.
Mr. Gandhi, why are you laughing?
Do you know what the word Sammy means?
Of course, much of our intention labor for the plantations comes from mainly South India, and most of the names end in Sammy. Rama, Sammy, Narayan, Sammy, and so on.
The word is Swami.
Surely, Mr. Gandhi, that's not important at a time like this.
It is very because it means master or teacher. Thank you, gentlemen. I shall endeavor to live up to that.
I think that we push forward legislation to control the growing influx and influence of alien populations. The Herrenberg gathered here will appreciate that I refer to more than just the Jewish problem. Suffice it to say that we propose to pursue general smuts to consider first, the prohibition of Jewish immigration, second, the deletion of Yiddish as a recognized European language for immigration purposes, third, no further naturalization of Jewish immigrants, fourth, the close of certain professions of Jews and other non-assimilable races, and fifth, certain other electoral restrictions. For the largest group of aliens, the bandits, we propose the setting up of a separate bandit system. At present, however, the greatest threat to policy of a party comes from the Asian community. It now has a new leader in the quaint and extraordinary person of Mr. M.K. Gandhi. We are preparing legislation that will enable us to have Gandhi arrested. At present, the law supports him. He appeals to it in the name of equality. But the new laws will crush the strange man and his strange ways. Then, to be sure, his insistence on equality will land him in jail. Thank you.
Is in my house. Equality must be enshrined in the heart.
What have I done wrong now?
You don't have to do it like a chore. You could take joy in the voluntary performance of an unselfish task. You could smile.
Smile? I'm made to carry the urine of all who come here. Indians, Africans, Europeans. But how can I smile when I was in the shape of an untouchable? What will wipe away that degradation? How shall I ever be purified?
By that very act, you will raise up the untouchable and wipe away the blot on a past thought and action. Your stupidity will ruin me.
It's you who will ruin us. The whole family. Our children are being educated to become sleepers. It wrenches my heart to see them working with gloom. Why can't they go to a proper school?
Schools teach all the wrong values. I would rather teach them myself. Yes, even though the only time they get with me is a 5-mile walk each morning to my office.
There you are. You see, you don't have the time. You could have any tutors who could come here or even live here.
Parents are the best teachers. Parental example is better than any textbook.
They long for the school system.
Don't you influence the other boys. I know it's you who encouraged the eldest to break with me. You said Harilal off to school in India. I won't have this. Do you understand?
You don't have any real love for us. You also returned those presents we were given.
Those presents are more than tokens. Golden watches and diamond jewelry. And they were given for a public work and not for families. Why should you complain if you don't give them? It's wrong to take gifts for public work. Such service is not done for material reward.
Have you no sense of family? Are we to end up paupers then?
When my sons marry, are they wise to receive no jewelry from me? I point out our duty and you call that temptation. You're too good to the world, but hard to your own flesh and blood. See how you deprived Harilal of their scholarship. He dreamed of going to England and become a barrister. But then you said it would be wrong for someone in the family to get it even if he deserved it.
That would have been nepotism. I was judging the applicants. I couldn't choose my son over others.
Even if he deserved it?
Even so, people wouldn't understand. They'd say,
so we have sacrificed your public image.
That's a nasty dad. Get out, woman. Get out of my house.
Stop it. Be sensible. I have no one here, no relatives. Where will I go? I'm still your wife. South Africa has changed you.
Every man must learn and develop and change.
First, it was all about Jesus. Whatever the white men said, you won't listen.
Certainly. If what they say is right, I decide for myself. I try to listen to all.
Don't make your public speeches at me.
Think before you speak, woman.
I have been thinking, not for having all those fat books like you do. And now, you're learning the Bhagavad Gita by heart, chanting verses every morning. Why?
Go on. Tell me why.
Because you met those those
Theosophists.
Europeans try to become Hindus.
Even so, you mustn't talk nonsense.
Why don't you ask all of them to come and live here? You'll be better able to tell them the glories of a religion. But don't let them know how you misuse it at home.
I misuse it. Woman, Hinduism is rotting because of the blind actions of people like you.
Oh, and you're going to say Hinduism with me, everybody, India and the whole world. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. You know I'm a stupid woman. I can't read and write. If I only could, I would be able to understand all your things.
Shut up. Shut up. Every word you say wounds me to the heart. It's I who should have taught you to read and write instead of just lusting for you.
Is that lusting? Is it it?
What?
Love. I'm too stupid to know. I must try and understand you.
Have patience with me. And God, give me the patience too. We hurt each other too much. Even when you speak with pride of all this. The big house, the money I'm earning, the social work I'm doing. Do you think am I doing enough? How can I have a big house while people like Balasundaram struggle and starve? How can I wear suit discussing religion and philosophy while they are beaten bloody by the masters? Surely, religion is the right action. But what is the right action?
Certainly not this, but I'll do as you say. I'm tired of arguing with you. It exhausts me.
You will have a respite from me.
Only when I die.
You don't have to wait that long. I'm going away for a while. I'm forming an ambulance brigade to look after the wounded in the Zulu rebellion that is going on. You will have peace while I look after the injured in the battlefront.
I'm glad to see you got here. How did you manage to find me?
Simple. I just asked for Sergeant Major Gandhi at the camp and they pointed this way.
Well, I won't remain the Sergeant Major long. The ambulance corps is disbanding in a couple of days. This is no rebellion. It's a manhunt. The poor Zulus are being decimated. Most of those who we are treating are friendlies who were shot by accident or plot formation.
Mr. Gandhi, I didn't mean to interrupt you in your work. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
You cannot disturb me half as much as my own thoughts or the sights I'm seeing. Come, Henry, sit by me.
I came to tell you that the big house in Johannesburg has been given up as you wish. Kasturba and the children are at the Phoenix settlement and I'm on my way there now.
Good. I've come to a decision, Henry.
What about?
Life.
That sounds a huge decision.
I have decided to take a vow or celibacy, what we in India call brahmacharya.
Could you please write that word down for me?
Of course.
Mr. Gandhi, I'm astounded.
It will be difficult. It will be hard. But man is man, rather than brutal, because he is capable of self-restraint. The more self-restraint he exercises, the closer he moves towards self-realization.
Startling, but in line with the highest religious thinking.
Now, my dear Henry Cole, I don't expect you to immediately follow me on this path. Our friend Herman Kallenbach may or may not, our co-workers at Phoenix, Chaganlal, Maganlal, West and others will debate it when I put it to them and decide for themselves. I feel certain they'll take the vow too. A vow is a way of resolving a resolve
Sudha is unbreakable. Most of those who agree will all take it together at the end.
Have you consulted your wife? Kasturba may have other ideas or reservations about it.
You're right, Henry. This cannot be a unilateral decision. Alas, I've always failed to carry convictions to Kasturba. But I think she's fallen as she usually does.
So how should go on about it? This domestic brahmacharya.
Stop sharing the same bed with your wife and try never to be alone.
Well, I'd better be on my way to finish.
Mohan bhai, the government has passed a bill requiring Indians to carry their permits.
Good heavens, this is utterly humiliating.
All Indians have to register themselves.
We'll find a way.
How?
We'll find a way.
All your letters and petitions have not worked. We knew this was coming.
Henry,
Mr. Gandhi,
can you please go to Dada Abdullah of Natal Indian Congress and ask him to organize a meeting for all Indians?
All?
Yes, all thousands of them. Say shall I address him? Let him fix the day, time and venue.
But to what purpose do you call this meeting?
God will show us the way.
Just tell us when and where to be there. We'll be there. Who ensure God comes to?
oh ye of little faith.
Never mind, Henry. We must do what we can and leave the rest to God.
Indeed.
I think we have a long fight ahead of us. Do tell Mr. Herman Kalmbach of all this.
Gosh, that reminds me. He asked me to give you these books. Can you imagine? I've been here all this time and so struck by what you were saying that I almost forgot.
Leo Tolstoy and Henry David Thoreau. Do thank Mr. Herman Kalmbach. Oh God.
There's no point looking out unless it is for exercising your neck. Look within. The very title of the book by Tolstoy, which your wording says that. Look at it. There. What does it say?
That the kingdom of God is within you?
Exactly.
But all I see within me at this moment is shock, hurt and horror. By this law, they wish to treat all Asians as criminals. Every man, women and child is to be fingerprinted and must carry a pass all the time.
Till now, it was enough that you were a lawyer. You could have called out the law to aid you, but now...
We are being treated as outlaws by the law itself.
Ladies and gentlemen of the European Association, I call upon General Jean-Christian Smuts will give us the assurance that the validity of the law will be upheld. Slim Daddy, please share a few words with us.
None of you need have any fear on that score. As the head of the government, I declare the arrest for all Indians who refuse to register themselves, including that foolish Mr. Gandhi.
The women and the children will be deprived of the men folk. Their breadwinners, whole families will suffer.
Leave me alone, woman. Let me think this through.
Huh, what is that thing? You're gonna land everyone in jail just like common criminals.
That's the point. They're not common criminals.
So,
Make an ass of the law.
more likely to make asses of all of you. You'll be branded as jailbirds. You won't be allowed to practice at the bar.
General Smuts will understand the point we are making.
Oh, he will understand, but you can't explain it to your own wife.
He's a barrister, like me. He knows that a man of law will not turn frivolously to breaking it.
And I'm an uneducated, illiterate woman too stupid to follow your reasoning.
I didn't say that.
But you meant it.
Kastur, for heaven's sake, let me figure this out. I promise I'll make it clear as daylight to you.
Alright, since you promised, my dear.
We really mustn't be alone together. You see how these little intimacies begin? They could lead to anything.
Brahmachari ji, forgive me, but just make certain how you're gonna earn a living if you're blacklisted from practicing at the bar.
Is that all you care about? Money, money, money?
It's hard time you thought of feed yourself and your family. How will you provide the masses? Don't look so surprised. It's obvious. If you rouse them, you have to lead them. And if you lead them, you have to feed them.
You don't have to feed them. God will provide.
God, we can't leave everything to God.
Indeed we can. Vast crowds followed Mahavir, Buddha and Jesus. They led men without worry. Now if you want to model your life on that, then...
Stop it. Stop putting the examples. I'm only me. Poor little me. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. And Kastur has a point. Jesus did feed the multitudes. He and his disciples had to make arrangements.
Of course. But it was God who provided. Loaves, fishes, baskets full of bread were gathered up later. Care not for the morrow, he said. In the Sermon on the Mount, remember? Behold the lilies of the field. They care not for the morrow. They toil not yet they grow. And the Gita says, do your duty without thought of reward, not for the fruit.
Alright.
First, before I am deprived of it, I am to give up my legal practice. Throw myself on the mercy of God. Let custody protest and cry, but I am determined. I am ready to put myself to the test.
It's not you who is being tested, but the principles expounded by Mahavir, Buddha and Jesus.
If there is virtue in non-violence, then there must be strength in it.
Correct. If you turn your other cheek and let yourself to be slapped again and again,
Then there must be power in the example.
is that really so? No one before this has attempted to use individual moral code as a vehicle of group action. You are trying to turn personal ethics into political possibility. You are forging a new weapon. You can change politics forever. Go now. Address them.
Those of us who have already been issued permits should burn them now, as we do these pieces of paper. We must go calmly, happily to jail. Let no one resist arrest. Bear no ill in your heart. We must genuinely put into practice the injunction, love thine enemy. Have no rancor, no hate. I do not think the phrase passive resistance adequately describes the positive strength of spirit we must have. I would rather call it satyagraha, or the firmness in truth, because we shall fight injustice, not violently, by firmly asserting the truth and converting our opponents through self-suffering.
That's hilarious. I hope you're giving him a full dose of suffering throughout the hard labor.
We've kept him for 2 months. That should run it. It will also demoralize the stupid Europeans who's joined this movement. The 2 multiracial settlements are in insult to apartheid and Basquiat. Ah, there's a man with a latest report.
So, the jails are filling up. Indians are flocking to Paris. They say they want to be in prison, just like Gandhi.
What? Want to be in prison?
How could Sammy, lose the fear of incarceration? I think, sir, they are an example of Gandhi. Let's come among them and let us have known.
Come on, then. Man, you're sounding half baked and have converted yourself. Keep a hold on your faculties.
Yes, sir. You see the deviousness of the Eastern mystique? It insinuates itself. Johnny, we have got to stamp it out.
Go on.
They have begun calling the prison His Majesty's Hotel.
At least they have a sense of humor.
But don't they miss their home life? Gandhi advocates celibacy, vegetarianism, fasting, denial of any enjoyment of any kind. He wants people to eat fruit and nuts. Food gives too much pleasure. He recommends the prison diet and places the rule that makes the prisoner eat their last meal before nightfall. He wants the prisoner to sleep on hard beds. He would even let them do their fantasy program. He has told his prisoners to wear the cap as a badge of courage even when they leave the jail. They have been calling it the Gandhi cap.
Good heavens, he's making a mockery of our worst punishments.
Well then, let's make a mockery of them. Do you understand what they are now in custody? When they found it, Friday and Monday, everybody have decided to fool us by the name of mystery. They have just found that all laws and marriage will be deemed invalid.
Who cares what they think? They are ignorant people anyway. They don't know our traditions.
In addition, the government will impose a 3-pound poll tax on Asiatics and will ban the free movement by prohibiting embryo transfer. I'm at a mixed sense. I don't know what to do.
Have your orange juice. That's what you should do. It will clear your brain. I got fed in the kitchen.
I'm astounded. You don't appreciate the enormity of this.
They say, every time a door closes, 1,000 others open.
I don't see that. I'm at a dead end. Even Kasturba doesn't realize what I'm talking about.
Injustice is best fought by those most affected by it.
But the new regulations protect women and their children.
Then help the women understand the implications. Then let them along with their babies fight non-violently for their rights.
What? Women and children?
Why not? Let women and babies and children lead the protest.
But that's unheard of.
Let them heard of now.
Pastor, hurry up, quick!
After just bringing it, I knew it would become impatient for it.
Thank you. Now, we have been together all these years. You're not my wife. You're my kept woman.
Hey Bhagwan, what class kind of joking is that?
I'm not joking. It's a new law. According to it, our children are illegitimate and will be treated bastards.
This is stupid, evil, ridiculous.
I knew you would think so and I wanted to do something about it.
Me? What can I do?
Lead the protesters are the women and children.
Huh? You want me to lead? You want women and children to come out on the street?
Yes. The men will follow, of course. Code others. So will the men. We shall march slowly and peacefully from trial to transfer without purpose. Altogether, we shall be about 2,000 Muslims.
Now it's me who's astounded. You come up with the strangest ideas.
Gandhi arrested 3 times in 4 days, yet the march continues, even without him. What is unique is that he has really made each person his own leader. Arresting him has not disheartened others. We keep arresting the ones in the front, the others keep marching. One young woman lost her baby in a flooded river, which then they floated, and she kept walking, carrying a grief instead of a child. Another son died. She first got him cremated and continued on the march. We are facing something that drives people from the within. It's awesome.
We could turn them into cannons for the
If what?
Here I did. With a European.
No.
We could hurt a European woman, chased her down the road, frightened her.
They won't, damn it, they won't. They won't riot. They won't lose their firmness in peace, or whatever they call it. It's most distressing. Damn it, what do you mean the Indians are boycotting the commission? It's been set up to look into their grievances. I'm extending a hand to them. They can't ignore my offer.
They say they didn't like the commission to have Indian on it, or at any rate, a representative dissident. Shall I let him in, sir?
Who?
Mr. Gandhi, sir. He's waiting outside to see you. He gave me that copy of the table to go with. He wanted you to see it. He says he believes in total openness to his views.
Show him in. Damn it. Hello, Mr. Gandhi. How nice to see you again. Good God, what have you done to yourself?
I beg your pardon, General Smart.
Where's your suit, man? You always come here dressed in a suit. And what's happened to your hair?
Has always grown to white clothes.
But no. You are dressed like one of those Hindu laborers.
Exactly. To show they are suffering with their service.
Mr. Gandhi, you're now trying to rub salt into my wounds. There is no joy in me for this hunt.
You concede all our demands?
Yes, I do. I see because they are just.
The 5 points are listed. 1. Pair of the 3 pound gold. 2. Legalization of marriage according to Hindu Islam tradition. 3. Allow the entry of educated humans in.
Yes. I'm well aware of all those points. Give this to the commission for its approval.
Approval, sir?
You heard me. Approval. Complete and absolute.
I ask, sir. It's been a long battle for all concerned. Allow me to be the first one to congratulate you on arriving with a settlement to this fixed problem.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Gandhi, on achieving an approval so complete and abject. Not abject, absolute. Of course, that's what I meant. As a token of my esteem, I would like to give you a sample of my own handwork. Don't worry,
learning opportunity.
But I'm not worthy to stand in the shoes of such a great man.